And then the next thing I know, I'm just hearing someone say, "Oh, she's fainted! She's fainted!"
It was a musical. You'll never get this. So close. Preliminary evidence. When I was a child, I had an alter ego named Jeff.
I believe this fully.
I was once hospitalized for eating too many bananas. When I was a child, I used to collect curtain tassels.
Oh, that one's definitely
God.
true.
Yeah.
That one's totally true. Do you still have all those tassels?
No.
Do your parents have those tassels?
No.
Where did you get the tassels from?
Just the shop, like a department store.
Did you take them off of curtains?
There was an armchair in my living room when I was a kid, which was sort of like default my chair for watching telly, and it was next to the curtains, and sometimes I would just get distracted and sort of like, it was probably just like a comfort thing.
Nice
hobby.
feeling in the hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
got
then
you.
I think
What was Jeff's vibe?
Jeff? Well, where do I begin? Jeff was, to my mind, an international rock star and also professional wrestler.
Yeah. Why Jeff?
I just thought it was a good name.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a strong name.
Strong.
Do you even like bananas?
Not anymore, actually, funny enough. Not anymore. After that incident.
God, you're just so weird. I can't decide which one it is.
He eats oranges.
Oh, right.
And a hell of a lot of chicken.
What?
You eat so much chicken.
No, well, no, I don't.
You surely do.
You do.
The first place you took me when I went to England was Nando's.
Yeah, but come on. You know, I'm only human, you know.
Okay. I think I have to go bananas.
Okay. Yeah, let's do bananas.
The bananas.
Yes.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
I would have
Yes.
been so annoyed if you were like, my alter ego's name was Joe.
Yeah,
Like,
that would have been so annoying.
My heart's pounding really fast. Preliminary evidence. I was a sign spinner for a burrito chain called Mucho Burrito. I wet myself in the lighting box of the National Theatre. I called St. David's in Cardiff to see if they'd host my wedding.
Mucho burrito was like one of the first things you ever told me.
That I was a sign spinner on it though? I
Yeah.
thought I told you that like I made burritos.
Oh. No, I
This
think you
was-
told me this
That I would spin signs.
in confidence. Yeah, I think so.
This was a car crash.
You wet yourself at the box of the I
At
don't
the
know.
National Theatre, yeah. At the Cottesloe.
Why did you wet yourself?
Because I wanted to see my mum. Like, I didn't want to miss anything that she was doing on
Okay.
the stage. I was so excited to see her.
And
And then I wet myself.
Oh my god.
In the lighting box at the National
And
Theatre.
what happened then?
They had spare clothes at the National. Someone's like warm-up clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
But I was like 10.
When did you call St. David's?
So my wedding planner called them for me and asked if they did weddings and if they did block hire outs of rooms. Because I thought like if I could have exclusive hire of a hotel, St. David's might be one I could do.
I can see it. We think the lie is
Is that you called?
St. David's
Yes.
for your wedding.
Wedding.
It's a lie. They know.
You said you had
I
a good
thought-
one.
Yeah, you were
You
like,
said
oh,
you were
it's
like,
good
I
one.
got such a good
Really
lie.
good
You'll
one.
never get this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
In what world? And there's nothing wrong with St. David's, we should also say.
No, yeah, there's nothing wrong with St. David's. We just know that like
Yeah, it's a really like, it's a very fine establishment.
it's lovely. It's just we know that that's not the place that
It's
you
just
would
not
want to
your
be.
vibe.
and you know everything that there is to know about me. Preliminary evidence. I once fainted on the street. I once fainted on a plane.
Oh.
Oh, there's a theme.
I once fainted in a classroom.
Wow, that was incredibly boring. So you once
Okay.
fainted on the street. What
Yes.
street was it?
It was some street in Soho, laid down in the middle of the street and fainted, and when I
You lay down first.
I gathered in the end that I laid down because I didn't like hurt myself.
So you didn't faint at all.
You fell asleep on the street.
I
You were
I
tired.
fainted in the middle of the street.
You felt faint.
You took a
and you
nap.
decided to sit down.
And then the plane, what happened there?
I woke up and we were about to land and I was like, oh my God, I'm really hot. And then the next thing I know, I'm just hearing someone say, oh, she's fainted. She's fainted.
It was a musical.
And I was like, somebody fainted? That's weird. And then I was like, what is that whimpering? And I was like, God, my face kind of hurts. And I realized I was just face down on the carpet going like this.
Classroom, quickly, what happened?
Yes, second grade science class. They were dissecting like a frog or something.
Yeah.
Again, the next thing I know is I'm just being picked up. And then they took me to like the nurse's office or whatever.
Taylor's oldest time.
Do you remember her telling us at GQ that she'd fainted on the plane?
That one feels unnecessarily specific otherwise.
She would have told us that she'd fainted on the plane. Maybe she did and we just forgot about it like terrible friends.
I mean,
She definitely would have been like, I fainted on the plane.
I think the third one is the lie. I think the frogs.
Oh, the third one is the lie.
Oh my God, we
Good
all
job.
got it right. We all got it right.
Of course we did.
We know each other so
We
well.
love each other so much. Thanks for watching, Elle. You can stream Industry on Max right now.